Good day, everyone. Our topic is all about role play and simulation. Objectives: discuss role play and simulation as instructional strategies. Explain how role play and simulation are used in elementary social studies instruction. Develop a lesson plan that uses role play or simulation in elementary social studies.
Hi everyone, I am Bridget Altorita and I am the first reporter. Instruction. In discussing the effects of martial law to grade 6 students, teacher Joanne designated rules to her students. Some were tasked to be the presidents, cronies, and officials. Some were assigned to be ordinary citizens while the teacher stood as a president. After presenting the issue and scenario and briefing the student about her rules, the chosen student acted out how they are affected by the policies of the government, the rest of the class acting as an audience. Observe and take note of their classmates' actions at the end of the lessons. Teacher Joanne synthesized the lessons, encouraging the students to analyze their actions and comparing this with what transpired according to historical sources. Have you experienced doing a similar activity when you were in elementary? If yes, the activity successful is in helping you understand the lesson. Teacher Joanne implemented the role play simulation strategy in her instructions. In this chapter, you will learn what this. So, the role play simulation is an experiential learning method in which either immature or professional role players improvise with learners as part of simulated scenario. Role play is designed primarily to build first person experience in a safe, supportive environment. The think role play and simulation are strategies categorized under creative dramatics, along with the dramatic play that the mock tale. Role playing is an unrehearsed dramatic presentation that enables participants to explore alternative solution to give problem. Chapin 2013. In this strategy, some students are tasked to enact their hand simulation is a strategy that provides a representation of some phenomenon, event, or issues that exist or existed in real world, usually in form of the game. Bell and Bolig 2013. It may come in two forms, computerized and non-computerized. Here the objective may be to solve a problem, to arrive at the decision, to experience the situation, or feel the consequences, while role play and simulation have defining characteristics made they may overlap when implemented in the classroom activities that require students to present solutions to real-world problems through dramatization fail under these two strategies. So the role-play simulations are forms of experiential learning in which learners take on different roles, assuming character, personality, or function within a complex learning. So, role play and simulations are founded on the experiential learning theory of Dewey 1938 and Kolb 1975, which believes that students learn best when they are presented with concrete experiences they can reflect and analyze and test in new situations. In social studies, these two strategies are useful in examining abstract concepts, controversial issues, and topics that entail examination of beliefs, attitudes, and moral decisions. Experiential learning strategies such as role play and simulations allow students to take on different personas and interact within diverse learning setting. With role plays, students assume different characters and act out scenarios typically without any scripts. Role play exercise gives students the opportunity to assume the rule of the person or act out a given situation. These rules can be performed by individual students, in pairs or groups, which can play out a more complex scenario. So, steps. Role play simulation can both be implemented through these five steps in initiations and directions. This involves setting the stage for the role play or simulation by identifying and discussing the problem to be resolved or situation to be experienced by the students. Number two, describing the scenario. The teacher presents the situation through explicit instruction or media presentation showing a picture, watching a video, reading a story, or etc. Assigning rules. The teacher selects numbers of the class and assigns them characters. The actors or actress and audience are then briefed about the rules. In role play, a short rehearsals may take place before proceeding the next enactment. Students present their scenarios or engage in simulation. Number five, debriefing. This is considered as the most integral part because reflection, generalization, and conclusion take place there. Character and audience process their actions, feelings, and pose questions. In role play, which switching of rules may be done to offer alternative solutions.
I'm Emma Togla, the second
Advantages.
reporter. Roleplay and simulation present many advantages, the reason why it is a popular strategy among social studies teachers. First, they make abstract concepts and ideas more concrete by letting the students experience them in a safe and non-threatening way. Aside from promoting critical thinking and decision making skills, they are also useful in teaching students develop a sense of empathy and social awareness. Students do not offer solutions to real-world problems and come up with some decision, but they have to think of how others might feel and what consequences they may face. Lastly, implementing these strategies in the classroom makes students highly enthusiastic and motivated. The requirement to act or experience a situation make learning fun and enjoyable, and ensure the active involvement of students in the learning process. Roleplay and simulation participants are actively engaged in scenarios promoting experiential learning, enhances practical skills, decision making, and problem solving abilities in a realistic world, encourages participants to think critically, analyze situations, and make informed decisions. Role-playing and simulation provide a safe environment for practicing and honing various skills such as communication. Tips: know your student. Choosing students who are timid to perform may affect the conduct of the activities, especially if they are given crucial rules. But it is important also to give everyone a chance to act, not just those who always volunteer. 2. Constantly remind students that the rules represent the character and not their classmate to avoid typecasting. 3. Assign tasks to the audience while watching. They can write their observations or note questions that will be entertained in the debriefing part. 4. For computerized simulation, always preview the content. Some themes, scenes, and language might not be suitable for elementary students. 5. Be aware of your own role as a teacher. The teacher may act as a coach, clarifier, discussant, or observer, depending on the readiness and ability of the students. This is the study sample daily lesson plan below and analyze how the role play and simulation strategies is utilized in the elementary social studies. Grade level, Grade 3, Learning Area, Araling Panlipunan, Quarter, Ika-4. Objectives: Content Standard na ipapamalas ang pag-unawa sa mga gawaing pangkabuhayan at bahaging ginagampanan ng pamahalaan ang mga kasapi nito mga pinuno at iba pang naglilingkod tungo sa pagkakaisa, kaayusan at kaunlaran ng mga lalawigan sa kinabibilang rehiyon. Performance Standard. Nagpapakita ng aktibong pakikilahok sa mga gawaing panlalawigan tungo sa ikauunlad ng mga lalawigan sa kinabibilang rehiyon. Learning competencies or objectives. 1. Natatalakay ang paraan ng pagpili ng mga pinuno ng lalawigan. 2. Nakamumungkahi ng mga pamantayan sa pagpili ng mga pinuno. Content. Paraan ng pagpili ng mga pinuno ng lalawigan. Learning resources, reference, araling panlipunan, 3. Learners module. Araling panlipunan, 3. Teacher's guide. Other learning resources, laptop, projector, flashcard para sa bawat partido, mga balota, procedure, before the lesson, first, paganyak at pagbalik araw sa loob ng 5 minuto. Magkaroon ng laro kung saan huhulaan ng mga mag-aaral ang pinuno ng lalawigan na nasa larawan. Itanong ng guro kung anong posisyon nito sa pamahalaan at ano ang kanyang mga tungkulin. Ikalawa, paglahad ng mga layunin at paksa sa loob ng 1 minuto. Ipapabasa sa mga mag-aaral ang mga layunin ng aralin. Sa mga nakaraan aralin, nakilala natin ang mga pinuno ng ating lalawigan at ang kanilang mga tungkulin. Ngayon, pag-aaralan natin kung paano pinipili ang mga pinuno. During the lesson plan. Una, initiation and direction sa loob ng 2 minuto. Itatanong ng guro sa klase paano pinipili ang mga pinuno sa ating lalawigan. Hihikayatin ng guro na sumagot ang mga mag-aaral dahil sa puntong ito, walang tama o maling sagot. Ililista ng guro ang mga sagot sa pisara, describing the scenarios sa loob ng 5 minuto. Magpapanood ang mga guro ng isang video na nagpapakita ng pangangampanya at halalan sa Pilipinas. Hihikayatin niya ang mga mag-aaral na obserbahan ito. Ilalahad ng guro ang sitwasyon malapit nang matapos ang termino ng mga pinuno ng lalawigan. Panahon na upang humanap ng bagong pinuno. Sa klase ngayon, gagawin natin ang mismong proseso ng pamimili ng pinuno. Ikatlo, assigning rules sa loob ng 5 minuto. 1. Bubuo ang guro ng 3 partido na may 6 na miyembro bawat isa. Magkaroon ng bunutan para malaman ang mga gaganapan. Kalawa, bibigyan ng 5 minuto ang bawat partido para mag-usap-usap. Kailangan nilang magtakda ng isang gobernador, isang vice-gobernador at 4 na bakal. Iisip din sila ng mga programang na ipapatupad nila bilang pinuno at mga pamaraan kung paano sila mangangampanya sa mga kaklase. 3. Paalahanan ang klase na kailangan nila makinig at magtanong sa mga kandidato dahil sa huli sila mismong pipili ng mga pinuno. 4. Enactment sa loob ng 12 minuto. Magkaroon ito ng 2 bahagi. Una, kampanya. Ilalahad ng bawat partido ang kanilang mga programa at sasagot sa ilang tanong ng mga kaklase. Kalawa, eleksyon. Magbibigay sa guro ng balota sa lahat ng mag-aaral at iboto nila ang pinaka nararapat na pinuno. Bibilangan ang mga boto pagkatapos at ideklarang panalo ang mga kandidato na may pinakataas na boto. Ikalima, debriefing sa loob ng 8 minuto. Itatanong ng guro ang mga sumusunod sa klase. Una, ano ang masasabi ninyo sa ating gawain? Ano-ano ang inyong obserbasyon? Kalawa, ano ang nararamdaman ninyo bilang mga kandidato, bilang mga manonood? Batay sa ating ginawa, paano pinipili ang mga pinuno sa lalawigan? Ano ang tawag sa pamaraang ito? Ika-4, ano kaya ang mga posibleng kalakasan at kahinaan ng ganitong pamaraan? Kalima, paano ninyo pinili ang inyong mga binoto? After the lesson plan, una, pagbuod sa loob ng 2 minuto. Itatanong ng guro ang mga sumusunod. Una, paano pinipili ang mga pinuno sa lalawigan? Kalawa, ano ang kalakasan at kahinaan ng ganitong pamaraan? Kasunduan. Sa shortman paper, gumawa ng isang poster na nagpapakita ng 3 pamantayan na dapat alang-alang ng mga tao sa pagpili ng mga pinuno ng lalawigan. Kulayan ito at lagyan ng isang talatang paliwanag. Pamantayan sa paggrado, nilalaman, 10 puntos, pagkamalikhain at kalinisan, 10 puntos, kabuuan. Kasunduan. Sa shortman paper, gumawa ng isang poster na nagpapakita ng 3 pamantayan na dapat isaalang-alang ng mga tao sa pagpili ng mga pinuno ng lalawigan. Kulayan ito at lagyan ng isang talatang paliwanag. Pamantayan sa paggrado, nilalaman, 10 puntos, pagkamalikhain at kalinisan, 10 puntos, kabuuan, 20 puntos. Once again, I'm Emma Togler, the second reporter.